What's up, peeps? Welcome to So Many Locks,
So many locks.
where we give our weekly picks, daily picks,
SoManyLocks.com.
and
Subscribe.
subscribe, hit the
Hit
bell,
hit the thumbs up button.
hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down. If you don't like us, hit the thumbs down.
It's that real gas.
But yeah, basically what we're new from Wisconsin.
We're not new to betting.
We're definitely not new to betting. We've been in this shit. I mean,
Wisconsin's never gonna have legal sports betting, but that's a whole nother topic that we'll tackle another day. Go ahead.
I hope
We're new to this whole podcast.
Yeah, so we're just kind of winging it today.
We've been giving out winners consistently for years, but now we want to go and document everything.
Yeah, we just kind of want to. It turned into from a friendly competition to a podcast. What better way than to put it on YouTube to say, "Cuz you suck," or let them know, "Hey, I'm on a 15-0 run."
Every day, every college football weekend, every major league, every day, there's so many locks,
So many locks,
so
tennis
many
locks.
winners that are out there to be had. We are here to help you.
Facts. And we'll talk. I know more about like the Badgers, the Packers. That's kind of like my specialty. But I will say I do lack with betting with my heart. So you'll
He
see
picks
that
the Cubs every fucking day.
I do bet on the Cubs every day. And if I hear anybody say they like the Cubs, and it's a decent, I'll usually bet on the Cubs. But with that being said, I did take off a little while, but I did bounce on the Cubs today. They're looking good. So this is gonna be more of like a, me and my cousin just shooting this shit, giving you.
We can hear you. What are the locks? You want us to get to the locks or not? We're ready. It's time.
So
I gotta make these pickups in a little bit.
So basically, the first game we're gonna talk about is the Badger game today. All right.
At USF.
At South Florida.
Hurricane coming.
Playing at Raymond James Stadium. Sorry, guys. I apologize.
1 second. That was we're both on call entrepreneurs.
So, first off, Wisconsin, South Florida, playing at South Florida.
What's the line?
Kicking off at 7 Eastern. Being played on... Da-na-na, na-na-na. I'm not going to say their name because I don't want them saying anything.
The worldwide leader. We know who it is.
And we're not talking stool. So...
I don't even get it.
But this is probably one of the biggest years for Badgers where we really don't know what to expect. We know we're going to have a good offensive line. We have a great running back in Jonathan Taylor, Heisman Trophy candidate. So I'm expecting him to, have a big bounce back year, even though he did have about 2,000 yards last year. But just the offense in itself. We have a pretty deep receiving core. I know Florida State does have some junior transfers coming in. But I think the Badgers are going to beat them boys up, especially early with the size advantage on the offensive line. And I expect the defense to really improve this year under Jim Leonard's, is it his second year? Third year?
One of those.
Second or third year. I think third. So, because he's got a lot of his guys getting some tick now and stuff like that. So, and I really need him to make some second half adjustments. Because last year, like BYU, they just beat us up. They just ran the same fucking play over and over. And BYU did not win last night. And I liked Utah. I loved Utah. I was screaming Utah since the very beginning. But if I had to recommend a pick on this game, I don't know what's going to happen for the game, but I do like the Badgers minus 6.5 first half. I expect them to jump out to a big lead. I really expect for the Badgers to pass the ball a little bit more after they get Jonathan Taylor going, because we're about 5 deep, wide receiver wide, and I really like what we're going to do in the pass.
For the game spread, it had got up to 13.5 favorite for the Badgers. It's since dropped to about 10.5. So there seems to be some money coming in on South Florida.
Yeah.
But that is for the game.
Yeah.
And I do like that first half bet.
I mean, if it's down to 11 and I mean, I haven't checked the first half.
I can see
line
Jonathan
and said-
Taylor and those offensive line just running all over these South Florida
Oh
boys.
my God! I mean, the only thing I worry about is maybe some cramping issues due to the heat.
We do benefit from it being played at night and not during the day.
Facts. So the 2:30 kickoff down there, so the night will be a little bit cooler. I mean, especially with the hurricane. I wonder. I mean, I didn't see much rain in the forecast. I looked, but I mean, if it becomes a game where you can't pass, I really like the Badgers.
Sticking with tonight, I like an Army team that is well coached and well driven, motivated, well disciplined, like all the special forces. They're probably the most talented of the armed forces this year. I'm looking for Air Force to have a really down year, but we'll get to that on another episode. And so Army, they're playing a Rice team who, I mean, when's the last time you heard of Rice being good? They're always bad every year. I can get them at about 21, 23, anywhere in that area. If you can get them in between anything over, just take Army. They're going to blow these boys out.
I mean, I like that Army comes with something different in the run game. So it's hard to prepare. I know they had all summer, Rice did, but I expect Army to just
All
pound
these kids
boys.
that go to Rice, they grew up dreaming of playing for Texas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M maybe. I don't know. Alabama. And all those schools passed them over. Why? Because they suck. And they ended up, it was either Rice or a good JUCO, and they went to Rice.
I can tell you right now.
Who else do you like? Do you like anybody else tonight?
I'm going to stay away from that game. There's nothing really I see sticks out at me tonight. So
I got one more for tonight. If you can jump on Rutgers right now, is it an 8 p.m. Eastern start?
I think it's an 8 p.m. Eastern start. Let me
They're
double check. on
playing again one of the worst teams in the FCS system, a UMass team. Like John Calipari ain't coming out there to coach these boys, all right? And so you're getting Rutgers, who's one of the worst teams in the Big Ten year after year, and they look at this game as a home game where they can really pump up the crowd and get that one win so they can say they're over 500 for the first time since 2013 or something.
And I would highly recommend jumping on them as soon as you can, because after looking at the schedule, they do play on their conference network at 6:15. So not 8.
Not 8.
6:15.
Again, Rutgers
7:15 Central
is the
though.
play.
I mean Eastern. Cubbies just won.
Let's
Go
move- let's
Cubbies.
move- let's move to
Go
Saturday.
Cubbies. Go Cubbies.
The Brewers are having a
Go
rough year
Cubbies.
right now. It's been tough.
Moving on.
I can't talk to you right now, man. I'm doing a podcast.
Tomorrow. Jumping into tomorrow's games.
Got any early action?
I do. I got some early action. Do you got early action? Because 11 a.m. kickoff. I like number 24 Nebraska to pound.
What are they favored?
They're favored by, you can get them anywhere from, I think, about 36 to 37. I expect Kurt Frost?
Yep.
Kurt Frost in his second year to really do big things at Nebraska. I mean, they're picked by a lot of people to win the Big Ten. South Alabama is probably one of the worst teams in college football. And I think Nebraska is really going to try to air the ball out, really show, go off that momentum they had at the end of the year last year. I think they might have won like 4 or 5 in a row. So I expect them to just keep things rolling and beat a really, 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 really bad South Alabama team. You got any early games, Cuz?
Let me take a look.
Looks like he doesn't have any picks.
My action doesn't start until the afternoon, it looks like.
I got another game at 11.
Talk to me.
Okay. We're going to go to a network of the conference. We got Illinois versus Akron. Okay. Illinois, when they have a home game, first game of the year, they usually roll. Okay. It's going to be about a 17 to 18 point spread. I like Illinois to be the Akron team. I know Akron's from Ohio, and Ohio's, football glory lands. But I expect this Illinois team under Lovie Smith to really look to beat up on somebody because they're going to get beat up in the Big Ten this year. The Big Ten West is going to be tough for them boys, and they're going to get.
Who are we
beat
talking
up.
about? What game did you pick?
Illinois.
Oh yeah.
I like Illinois.
I like Illinois too. That's a good one.
I expect.
I've heard whispers from some of my people in Vegas. Big money put on Illinois.
Yeah, I did hear about a $55,000 bet on Illinois, and that doesn't. That's. I'm not playing 55,000. Maybe one day, but I think that person must know something.
Right?
Like you put 55,000. Either that or they got really drunk and they're like a millionaire, and they're from Illinois. I don't know. But I like Illinois.
I think the odds makers were drunk when they made Stanford -6 at home against Nebraska because I have Nebraska 4-point favorite. Killed them, and so at 3:00 on Fox, I am all.
They don't play Nebraska.
No, they're playing. We're playing Stanford. It's like we got Stanford's
playing Northwestern.
Stanford's playing not Nebraska, but they're playing Northwestern. I'm so crazy about that Nebraska pick. They're gonna kill those guys. So Stanford -6 at home against Northwestern. Northwestern has one of the best quarterbacks they will ever have.
Sorry.
What is his name?
Who?
Exactly. I don't even know his name yet, but I heard he could be one of the best quarterbacks they'll ever have. And I have them as a 4-point favorite. Northwestern, outright win at 3:00.
Wow. Going big nutties. Because I like that game too. The thing I like about them is Pat Fitzgerald really gets those boys ready. I know sometimes they start a little bit slow. But him as an underdog, you better check that record. That boy as an underdog is a beast.
Who you got? You got anybody yet? I got some 6:00 action.
I don't know what time they play at tomorrow.
Who you got?
Saturday,
I'll tell
Florida
you.
State.
Florida State, let me tell you. They play a Boise State team that is not the Boise State team of those years when they were Boise State. They play at 11 a.m. You like Florida State?
I like Florida State to roll. It's at a home game now. It was in Jacksonville. Now it's in Tallahassee. So I got a question. So, cuz, you're a Boise State fan, okay? You fly into Jacksonville.
Right.
Game's supposed to be in Jacksonville.
Okay.
You got a hotel in Jacksonville. You're going to kick it in Jacksonville, go to the game. Game's moved to Tallahassee.
Right.
What's your plan? Are you renting a car? What are you doing? Moving hotels? Do they get tickets to the game?
They definitely get tickets. My ticket is definitely good in Tallahassee.
Okay.
And how far is Jacksonville from Tallahassee?
Good question.
I don't believe it's that far. Well, let's say it's like an hour away. I just drive to the game, probably. We're getting that direct time frame to Jacksonville to Tallahassee now. While we're at it, I have a pick that I do every week.
2 hours and 38 minutes.
That's tough. If I got the money to make this trip to start with, I'm probably just got the money to go to motherfucking Tallahassee.
I don't
you know what I'm saying?
dude, every time you go on vacation, do you have money to go on another one right away?
Should have money. That's why I said those people should have that kind of money. Now, if they don't, and they're in a situation like I often am on vacation, I'm probably just gonna tough it out and fucking, Jacksonville.
Fuck it out. But I love that it's a home game. I love that they had a horrible year last year. I love that Alex Hornibrook, bum ass, ain't starting next year. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. I love Florida State by 14 plus. If you can get that as a,
alternate spread, maybe.
Yeah, alternate spread. Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
Frisky.
Hey, but let me tell you about my lock of the year. Okay. No, cuz do you want to do the flip of the day?
Yeah, let me do. You guys are gonna hear a little sound, and what that's gonna be is it's time for the flip of the day. I'm taking a random game, and the home team is gonna be heads, and the away team is gonna be tails. Okay. Today we have SMU plus 2.5 at Arkansas State. Now, it seems like it's a pretty even matched game. And so I'm just going to flip a coin.
Tails.
Tails. SMU is the play. Plus 2.5. Put your hard-earned money on it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Follow your heart. Don't break my heart. Don't follow your heart. Don't
What you got
break your
next?
heart.
I got one more.
I got a recap. I got my 5 picks.
You already got your 5?
Yep.
Let me give my last one in.
All right, get your last one in.
Who was your 5? Review them. Go. No. You already. I thought you only gave 4.
No, I get 5.
Let's go. Okay. So I like Auburn -3 at home.
Oh,
They got Oregon with potentially the number 1 pick in next year's NFL draft, but they have a shitty ass quarterback, and Auburn's got a bunch of good players that prior to being recruited by Alabama too. So take Auburn -3. I think they're playing on a neutral field. I don't care. Take it.
all right. Recap. I got Wisconsin first half -6.5. Lock City. Let me actually check that current bet. I might even,
Oh come on, man! You said 6.5.
I might book this online while you guys are there, just to show you that we really bet.
And we really.
Maybe we'll take a shot
Who
too
else
to
you
end
got?
the show.
All right. So to recap my picks.
Do you wanna take a shot to end the show?
I mean, we can take a shot.
We're gonna take a shot to end the show. Maybe one day we'll get a sponsor for this shot. So if anybody's got some good,
I have Army -23.5. It's a bad number, and you can get a better number, but I'm just telling you what I got, what I'm looking at, okay? And what I'm going to be graded upon, okay? I'll accept that. I got Rutgers -15.5. Northwestern, I have them +6.5. I strongly stress money line for Northwestern.
money line lock of the week.
I like SMU +2.5. Take a money line. Don't even worry about the 2.5. And I like Auburn -3.
All right, and a recap for me: Wisconsin -6.5 first half. Nebraska -36.5. Illinois -17. I think it might be up to 18. I am able to get them at 17 currently.
Shop around.
They say it's best to have 3 books. Half points will save you a lot. Half a point, save you a lot. I love Northwestern +6.5. I'm not going to go with the money line play. And I love Florida State. If you have to get them at 6.5, I'm cool with that. Also, expect Georgia to roll. Okay? Georgia might win by 50. But yeah, let me go grab these shots. We're going to take these shots because what we do is we do smoke and shots. Smoke
So
and
if he
shots.
wants to say someone who's going to win by 50, he said Georgia's going to win by 50.
Georgia's going to win by 50.
Okay. I see where you're going with this. I'm going to say it's more likely that LSU will win by 50.
So that's our 50 shade pick of the week. 50 shade pick of the week.
What are we taking a shot of?
I don't want
A tequila.
Our favorite, tequila.
This guy's favorite.
What's your favorite?
Tequila?
Or shot?
Sure.
Hey, in the description below will be our Cash App. Help us out. You know what I'm saying? Send us little gifts, send us little prizes. We'll shoot you some free pics just to kind of show you what we're about.
SoManyLocks.com
Is available, but Cash App us below. Cash App, Cash App, Cash App. Also, don't forget to hit the bell, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the thumbs down. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like us, but once you see these pics coming in, you ain't gonna have no choice. You ain't gonna have no choice.
These are just the free picks. The premium picks, obviously, the ones that we really, have studied, and we have some wise guys that we cooperate with. Those can always be arranged.
Those can definitely always be arranged.
I knew Wawrinka was going to dominate today.
And see,
the U.S. Open is cracking. We have to have a U.S. Open show soon.
Yeah, and see, this is the difference between us and everybody else. For the most part, we bet on everything. Okay, World Cup, we own that.
Federer 6-2, 6-2, 6-1.
Tennis, we own that. Women's, because matter of fact, since we brought up tennis, why don't you tell them what league not to bet on via tennis?
You're going to want to stay away from like the challenger leagues and some of the lower, they're not official ATP, because these people are constantly getting indicted for, scams and being bought off, because they're just not making that much money, so they're down there taking whatever they can get in Bitcoin or whatever. All right, so do we take our shot and we're going to sign off?
Yep.
So Many Locks. It's up to you to find them.
It is.
And it's up to you to trust us.
I mean,
to give them to you.
This is a list
we
of
just
all
gave
the
you
games.
10, maybe 9 games. 'Cause I think we both had
Northwestern.
We both love Northwestern.
Well,
so,
actually, we gave you 11 picks.
Easiest
because you gave them LSU by 50, and I gave them Georgia by 50.
That's not an official pick. I mean, that's just like we're just playing around.
No, that is a official 50-point blowout game of the week. Georgia. Put it down, boy.
So tell them who's the easiest money. If they're gonna make a straight bet this weekend, and what's the easiest money they can make? Where by halftime, by third quarter, they're gonna be
your
making
easiest
taco
money, easiest money of the week, with no doubt about it. It's your boys. In the orange and blue down there in Illinois. Champaign, Illinois. Get your champagne ready for halftime because it's going to be a blowout, boys. It's going to be a blowout down there in Champaign. So get your champagne ready because you're going to pop champagne because you're going to put big money on the game and you're going to win big money. So what you need to do is sit back, relax, find your connect, and put your house on it. Illinois. Easiest bet of the week. Straight bet.
Straight like that. Little side bet, Eastern Michigan.
Hey.
-5.5.
So please like, subscribe. We're just gonna be real with you. We're just gonna give you our picks.
Check in with us tomorrow because we'll have some new
Email us.
Saturday, Saturday games we're gonna go over, and probably like Saturday night or Sunday we'll probably have some NFL stuff. We might do those individually.
Yeah, I mean there's no games this Sunday, but there is some college Sundays. But
I just want NFL to start. It's so easy. Wait till we show you.
So many locks in NFL. So many locks.
Overs, unders. There's going to be overs and unders this weekend. Which ones?
Email us. So many locks 608@gmail.com. I mean, we just want to be friends, give you picks, help you make money. Maybe we'll go live one day and rock out.
I got to bust a move.
He's got to bust a move. Bust a move. Yep. We'll give this away when we get 100 fans. I don't know if anybody's a Matt Kenseth then. But this is signed
by who?
By Matt Kenseth.
I didn't know that.
NASCAR.
I almost cracked that.
Great.
Would you have been mad?
Yeah, this has never been cracked.
That's what I'm saying. I almost cracked that and just chased that. Damn, I'm glad I didn't have that.
Yeah, because this is from 2014.
I still don't that know. Why is it sitting right here? This is all your memorabilia?
Yeah.
Who is this signed by? Frank Thomas? Frank Thomas signed foul ball.
Major League Baseball.
We'll even throw in a complete set of.
It's not a complete set.
All right, sign out, man.
But yeah, we out. Hey, oh yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell.
We're gonna have to edit.